This is from the Hindu dated April 5, 2023. The India Justice Report 2022 is published. 35% of the judges in India in the subordinate judiciary are women. And when it comes to high courts, it is only 13%, meaning out of the total judges in the high courts in India, only 13% of them are women. The proportion of judges from scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes and minority communities is quite disturbing. From scheduled tribes, it is only 1.3%, scheduled caste only 2.8%, 11% from OBC and only 2.6% from minority communities is quite disturbing and not the right proportion to the population statistics. And as regards the pendency of cases concerned, it is further disturbing. The share of cases pending for more than 5 years in 25 high courts in India is 48.3%. Meaning out of the total cases above 5 years, cases that are pending for more than 5 years is 48.3%. Justice delayed is justice denied. At the High Court level, Uttar Pradesh has the highest average pendency, and that is 11.34 years. So these are all quite disturbing pieces of information. You may please read. This report is very important for your examination. Read and prepare a note. These pieces of information will be very useful when you apply, when you participate in a group discussion for your officer's examination. Dear students, you might have heard this news that Finland has joined Nato, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, as its 31st member. NATO was started in 1949 as a military alliance, and there were 12 members in NATO to begin with. NATO and the Warsaw Pact were competing alliances in the world that dominated the world during the Cold War. With the end of the Cold War and with the collapse of Soviet Union in 1991, many erstwhile Soviet bloc countries wanted to become members of NATO. Finland, all through the Cold War time, was a neutral country, but now Finland joined NATO. Warsaw Pact is no longer in existence. That collapsed with the collapse of the Soviet Union. NATO is a military alliance, as I told you. Article 5 of NATO says that an attack on any member state of NATO will be construed as an attack on all the alliance members, the entire alliance, and it will retaliate. So that's the significance of NATO. Ukraine war erupted because Ukraine wanted to join NATO, and Russia did not like Ukraine's joining of NATO. Now, the Finland has decided to join NATO, and it has joined NATO. With the inclusion of Finland, the alliance border with Russia has roughly doubled. So how Russia will accommodate the new changes is what the world is looking at. This is very important from the perspective of competitive examinations that are coming up. So please take note of this and prepare a note of this. Thank you. This is again from April 5, 2023, The Hindu. The new Competition Commission law is passed by Rajya Sabha. It had already been cleared by the Lok Sabha. Soon it will become the law of the land. The Competition Commission of India oversees mergers and amalgamations of corporates in the country. CCI is the new avatar of the old MRTPC, Monopoly Restrictive Trade Practices Commission. What are the changes in law? Look, CCI can now penalize entities found engaged in anti-competitive behavior based on their global turnover as opposed to their income in India alone. So if Google does any anti-competitive practice in India, they can be penalized by CCI because it is not their income generated in India which will be considered, but the income generated globally will be considered. This is a change in law, number one. Number two, the Act empowers CCI, Competition Commission of India, to pass orders in relation to anti-competitive agreements and the abuse of dominant position by imposing penalty up to 10% of the average income or turnover of the 3 preceding financial years. We know that monopolies are not good for the country, not good for trade. So monopolies should not be encouraged at all. So abuse of dominant position, meaning Google, we all know that it's a very big company. They should not use that dominant position in the internet world to kill other upcoming companies. That is what is called abuse of dominant position. So if any company does abuse of dominant positions, they'll be penalized by CCI with a change in law. The third, all amalgamations above 2000 crore must be approved by CCI. So please take note of these things. Very important for your exams in banks and government. Thank you.